Strangers you can trust. Be the righteous that he call on.
Yeah, too.
I'm trying to live my life righteous. I am.
Alright.
Lord, you know. All the shit that I done did. Lord, please forgive me. Yeah, he already. I ain't got that. I know that.
No justification. No justification.
Yeah, already done. No process.
Not today.
Not today. Anthony Q, man.
Man, I can't lie. That was a cold one now.
Yeah.
You already know. This the Boogeyman CEO, and I do mean the Boogeyman. Another great day. Another great show. Burnt Bologna. I got a very, very special guest. Somebody that's enlightened me on a lot of different things and situations and art. That would bring us together. Art. The other shit is extras.
Yeah.
A blessing.
Yeah.
But art is the main thing that holds us together.
That's that common denominator.
That's cold. And I'm so starstruck, sometimes I give people name out and introduce people my damn self. But I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourself, man.
Oh, man. My name's Anthony Thomas. Born in Los Angeles, California. Raised in Montgomery, Alabama. Mother of Marie Randall. Tulane Coat.
Shouts out to the queen for raising the king.
Yeah. And my father, Larry Thomas, out of Macedonia. I'm the product of two individuals who pursued something more in life. They left Alabama in the late 60s and moved to California to pursue a dream. A dream of a different life. And during that time out in California, I'm a product of that dream.
That's a blessing. And was that helpful with what you do today? Having a dream from the start?
Yeah, no doubt. Always, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And man, you help out everybody. You have an open door policy.
True.
Open door policy, man. You want to learn. You want to do this. You want to and be enlightening. And what does it mean to you when you pouring your heart out and it's not getting back reciprocated? Cause that Fine Art Center supposed to be blowed Monday through Sunday.
Everything is in the Lord's time, and everything is in the universe plan.
For sure.
For
sure. Don't rush. Patient.
Yeah.
And this is what I like to do.
Yeah. If it was my time, my plan. Whenever we make plans, there's always something in that plan to go wrong. That's just, you can have the greatest plan, the greatest idea, structure, but there's always something in there, because that's just the nature of who we are. But if you apply by a different plan. You feel me? Go by a
got
different
you.
plan. Hey, but anyway, yeah, go ahead. I go deep, my man.
I know you will. I love it.
We'll keep it on the surface. We're gonna keep it on the surface.
Where did creativity come in for Anthony Thomas? What age and how did he find himself with art?
Well, creativity. I mean, I was literally that child that was hands on the walls, and I mean, I got in trouble for writing on the wall as a little kid, 3, 4, 5 years old. I mean, so I was that kid that was winning. You know, in elementary, you always had that one kid that win the art contests, and no, I was that one that was doing the art stuff. I mean, I did CPAC in high school, up in Carver Creative and Performing Arts Program.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, so it's always been in you, like even you would get in trouble for it, goddamn.
Yeah. I come out of that tagging there. The graffiti.
What was your first piece?
Actually, I went to Alabama State Zelda Stevens Early Childhood Center and an art project where we did our hand and actually have the plaque. I mean, I got that from when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
Now, that's the earliest piece that I have for real. Like hand painting, that's my print.
And you would call it a paint because I mean it's still creative.
Yeah.
And that good. I see nowadays in school they got a lot more extracurricular activities as art.
Yeah.
Acting class. You know, and that's special because back then we had no math, PE, science, and all that shit. And it's good to get your children involved in different things because they're not going to always be a football player. Not going to always be a basketball player.
Not always to focus on the physical. Art is the sport of the mental. That's the way I kind of look at it like that.
And I call you a walking masterpiece because everything you touch get superpowers. Everybody you touch gets superpowers. Everybody you touch believes. Where did that come from? Like you got to come from a caring family and a caring household because you care.
Yeah. I mean, I can say that. I mean, I had a loving upbringing. I had love in my life. I mean, I can just say that. I mean, I had love in my life. You know, you had that motherly love. You had that grandmother love. You had, your other grandmother. You had that. I had that love in my life.
And you spreading it too, man. You spreading it, and you spreading it to the point where it's undeniable. You grasp to people, man. People grasp to you like a goddamn magnet. And you've been recently in my book, The Showcase King. You've been the Showcase King lately, man. And was this something you knew you was gonna do early on, or did it just spark up? Like I'm finna just rock shows, and you have adapted the Southern soul.
I mean, I've been putting on productions. I mean, well over 10 years, man. I mean, like well over 10 years. I mean, even I can say that on a public level, like, since I've grown. I mean, I as a teenager, I was that one that was throwing block parties and stuff. And me and my homeboys, I mean, we the one throwing parties and stuff. I mean, so I always been a part of that entertainment process. I mean, that entertainment community, that art community. I mean, I always the rappers, the singers, the artists, people that's into art. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the people that enjoyed art. And coming up, you had those that enjoyed the athletics, the sports, and that was the stuff was about physical and how strong you was and stuff. And then you had those that were, that was enticed or that was, glad about the mental stuff. I mean, like painting and drawing and writing and art related stuff.
All of that.
Art, performing.
You need an art cover.
Yep. When you make a CD, back then when we were making CDs and stuff, you always had that guy that who you had to get the artist to make the cover. So art is in everything in life, man. I can say that.
I see you light up. What are the down drops of showcasing and throwing events? I see you light up on the good things. What are some of the bad things you experience?
Man, I like to always have a positive outlook, but I get where you're going.
You can't always. It ain't always. You a straightforward kind of guy.
Yeah, I guess it's when the biggest thing is when the purpose of the showcase is not reciprocated, is not understood. At the end of the day, a showcase is there to highlight the artist. It is about showing the products and that. So it is not about the promoter. It's not about the acts and the performances that are there to promote the different artists and stuff. It really is about the artists and the products that are being highlighted. So whenever the show get taken out of context, out of its purpose, I'm big on purpose. My purpose is for the artist. It is to say, hey, look at that.
Yeah, this for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your favorite art to do? What is your favorite genre of art? Because I know I had a discussion with a few guys a while back telling me it's different genders of art. What are some of the ones you like to do?
Okay, as far as my understanding the concept of art, I like to break it down in 5 perspectives. You have your visual arts, you have your music, you have your performance, like your acting and your dance, your performance stuff. You have your technical art, and then you have your culinary art. So those are your 5 categories of art. That's how we edit all this. Yeah, right there. And I looked up. You can chop and do that. And be right back. No.
You got how long you in a rush?
No, I'm saying.
You good?
No.
So, what's your favorite? Okay.
Yeah. Back then, and you got your 5 categories. That's your visual, your music, your performance, technology, camera, videography, and then culinary. Those are 5. My first passion was visual art. I was drawing, but I have learned to appreciate all of the categories of art. That's what I call fine art. Those are that's fine art.
So it's like it's like the common sense.
I like to equate it to your visual art connected with your eyes, your music connects with your ears, your performance it connects with your feeling, your touch. You're supposed to touch it, and then your technology that is actual stuff you can touch. Your actual visual touch, and then your culinary. That's your substance. Your taste. That's your taste. Your 5 senses.
What do art do for you? What do art do for Anthony Thomas?
Oh man, so much. Art frequency regulates. It regulates frequencies. Art it triggers thoughts, emotions. Art does so much, man. Art really does a lot.
It heals.
Yeah, it heals.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah.
Art is a universal language. Art is the language that you can use to communicate with all intelligent life forms, just all thoughtful life forms. I'm just not to go too deep, but communicate whether we talk the same language or not. You speak WWW, you speak, and I speak WWW, you feel me? But hey, we can use this one picture to communicate through what we need to do.
I ain't gotta say a word.
I can have a song. You may not know the words of the song, but the feeling and what comes from it. Hey, when they were digging and working and stuff, the music, you feel me? The music is a communication.
I escape from my situation right now into a whole nother world.
And how do you do that most of the time? Through art, through a book, through a song. The only way you can transcend, the way you communicate with higher.
I get you on that.
Well, higher forms of communications through art.
Who is Anthony Thomas?
Anthony Thomas is a soul, living earth experience that loves art, loves his community, and loves life.
Deep. I like that. You've been up and running with the Art Center for what, 7 years?
Since 2018, March 23rd, 2018. That was the day that I officially got my business license. But I mean, I officially got the building in December of 2017. So when I acquired the building in 2017, and a couple of months and planning the business format and how operation in 2018 I launched.
How important was it to get that exact location?
I mean, to be honest, it was spirit led, man. I mean, I'm from Ridgecrest, and I mean, it hadn't been too many days. I mean, I travel up and down Court Street, daily, So I mean, I passed by that building for years. That building sits empty for like 7 years before I even went in it. So I mean, it was sitting there all that time.
Sure
7 years. Nobody looked at it. Nobody said nothing. And hey, and then I promise you, one day in my spirit, and man, just call that sign, man. And I didn't even have a concept of what I was. I want an art center. I mean, I had another spot. I had another spot, but I knew it was time for me to move, but my spirit led me. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, and then something just hit me. I'm riding by it every day. I called them, see what they talking about on that bill.
Yeah, right.
So I called them, and I mean, it was doable for me. It was doable for me.
Yeah.
So I got it. I mean, and I promise you, I really didn't know I didn't know the operation format. Honestly, I was looking for partners. I mean, you feel me? It was like, all right, I got a bill now. How we can do it, and then okay, now going, hey, let's do this, and everybody, nobody. But it took for real. December, January, February, and then in March, it was just like, man, come on. March 23rd, I went downtown.
Sweet.
And got on March 23rd, I went down there.
They were balling out there.
No, I'm saying just that's going on around here. No, hey, man, forget that. I'm gone. I went and got my business license. That was the start of Urban Dream Fine Arts Center, and more things that happened from there.
So what you tell me is a lot of people give up on a thought or a dream because they think it's too much to handle.
That ain't what I'm saying, but I get where you're going, no doubt. A lot of people do have a vision or have a concept or have an idea that that they have strong beliefs in, but because of timing, I guess you lose faith in it. You lose hope in the vision.
And I can honestly say that everything you're saying, I agree because the universe, I met you.
Mm-hmm.
We sat over there, and out of nowhere, where I done walked the streets at and walked around at. I look across the street and there's a building right here.
Yeah.
University, and it's art.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Man, I told you, I said, damn, Aunt, when I met you, man, shit just started moving real fast, and not by mistake, cause I've been wanting to do this shit since man, it's just good to meet people with good energy, no negative. I don't have no negative experience with you. Can't, cause the art. So
it's good to be in frequency of reciprocating. Life is okay. In order for me to give, and you have to have somebody to receive it, feel me, and to receive it, and then to pass it back out. Cause just what you've gotten from me, just imagine I've gotten from you. I mean, that's the way life works, and when you approach and do life like that, life is good, man. LG, life is great.
That's how I met that young man sitting over there too. Good energy every day. I talk to him before we go to work every day, man, and it be special that you strangers. Just like the song we just got.
Strangers,
it be the strangers that you click most. It don't be no nigga you know 20 years.
Yeah. Cause they be on some more shit.
Man, the nigga you know 20 years, you come to him about an art building, he gonna think you crazy. Cause he know the old you. He don't grow. Mm-hmm. He don't let you grow in his head.
Yeah.
He can't grow. He gonna be the same black.
Still remember who you,
You know what I'm saying? And man, we finna make $1 billion. And you just let $1 billion slip out your hand cause you're not taking me serious or you're not taking yourself serious. You know? And I've been getting you the whole conversation. I'm gonna say it. I know you ain't trying to hold it in, but I'm gonna say it.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
These niggas get it, man. When it's time to succeed, these niggas get bumps and break out in highs because they scared of succeeding.
Scared to put in the work. Well, I ain't gonna say, a lot of people don't want to put in the work, man. It's work. You just, it's certain things you're gonna have to do and certain things that you won't be able to do.
Right.
And being willing to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Some people are and some people not. I've never been afraid of work.
I ain't lying. I'm gonna put some work in. I'm talking about, man. Motherfucker tell me they tired and you got one job.
You feel me? What?
How you tired with one job?
What? Man, I had to do that and then do that. Then might get a little break. Then I got to do that.
Man, I take my naps.
And that's just on today. The mind something different.
So, like, I be trying to get away from them niggas that's always tired. Because they going to make me tired.
Yeah.
I can't be tired right now. Yeah. I got too many motherfuckers believe in me right now to be tired. Man. You know what I'm saying? And let's tell us something about your upcoming shows you got.
Oh, yeah, man. First one off the top, man, May the 11th, my Dear Mama Soul Show. Mm-hmm. Dear Mama Soul Show. Now, I know you're asking, but Soul Show, number one, a soul show is live music. Number one, I'm a musician. I'm big on keep live music alive, man. It's a whole different sound when you have instruments, especially analog instruments. Give me some drums, give me some keys, give me some music instruments. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have live music. Of course, in all my shows, I'm gonna incorporate some type of live art. Actually somebody painting. Somebody a performance, but some type of live art in it. And then grown folks. Grown folks event. My soul shows is for the grown folks, not for the kids, for the grown folks. Right. And when I say grown folks, hey, number one, if I'm grown, I know where I'm going. You can't tell me what I can and what I can't bring to where I'm going. I know what I need, and you telling me to come, right? You inviting me, and you telling me to come do something. But you gonna tell me what I can and what I can't bring, and then how much I gotta pay for it. No, man, I ain't. We grown, man. So if so number one, a soul show. If you grown, you're gonna be able to, bring your own, man. And we grown, we gonna be responsible about it, and that's number one. And of course, I just broke it down to live art and live music. That's what it's about. But for the Dear Mama Soul Show, of course, again, why I call it Dear Mama. It's May the 11th. That's the Saturday before Mother's Day. To be honest with you, I mean, for me, Mother's Day hits a little different. I mean, like, you know, I mean, Mother's Day different.
Right.
Some people, man, when we talk about motherly love earlier, you feel me? I mean, that feeling of that love that you get with ain't about how much money you bring in the house, you feel me? Ain't about what you did, this and your mama gonna love you for you. You mean you done messed up, you got put out of school and all that stuff. You feel me? Still gonna love you. And
I love it, man.
Oh man, I know he out there, he ain't had no food. Let me call my baby. Now I know he hungry out there. He ain't been over here this week getting out of my refrigerator. You know, to have that called that motherly love, you know, that type of stuff. I don't have that, bro. Like my mama, she ain't here. My daddy mama, my grandma, you know, she ain't here. My mama, she ain't here. I ain't got a baby mama, man. You feel me? I ain't got a baby mama.
Yeah.
I ain't married, you feel me? So I ain't like I got a wife to look forward to that. You feel me? Now don't get me wrong. I got some loving female cousins and some loving aunties, you know, but that's nothing like that motherly love. And probably the closest thing you probably can get to motherly love is a sister. Man, I got a brother and he hard in the mother. You feel me? So, you feel me? So that motherly love, that love you just because, you feel me? Just I don't get that on a daily. I don't, you know what I mean? And you'd be surprised how many people out here that living day-to-day life that don't get that motherly love, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just so I mean, at the end of the day, so that's kind of like the inspiration behind it. I want to create a day that's more than just about mothers. It's really about spreading that motherly love. You feel me? And especially amongst grown folks. You feel me? A safe environment. We're gonna be at Gateway Lodge. It is an evening time show. Show starts at 8. So I mean, it's gonna be us. You feel me? Unless you got a pass or made reservations, you know, your table is all grown folks. You feel me? So grown folks, man, and this time for the Soul Show, my art portion of it, I got a fashion show. Feel me? When you do a fashion show, that includes all art there, man. You feel me? The performance, the decoration, the setting up, the walkway and all. So that's.
Are you gonna have some more painters like you did last time?
Yeah, I invite all visual artists. I mean, that's a given, man. If you're a visual artist, I'm a visual artist, man. You recognize and with me, and man, you already know anything I'm doing. I'm telling you, man, pull up. I mean, it ain't nothing. You always supposed to have somebody outside selling you some art. I believe in that. Hey, I might be pulling up and got my boo selling some art. So, hey, man, that supposed to be what they say. Can we make it a common thing to where now we see everywhere you go, you see an artist somewhere sitting up. Yeah. Man, you go to the grocery store, man, you go to Dollar General. Artists need to be out there, man.
Downtown been stepping their game
up. I can say the city has this thing called busking. You know, that's where they you get a license from the city to set up anywhere and sell your art.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And yeah. I mean, but anyway, but all that to say that, we need art in and everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Just like you go in front of Dollar General, you see them folk passing out them pamphlets and stuff. Man, somebody need to be sitting there selling some art. That's where I'm at with that. So,
are you proud of the art world lately?
You mean Montgomery art community? Yeah, man. I mean, it has drastically changed since 2018. That was part of the vision of Urban Dream because there wasn't a place like Urban Dream. I mean, still ain't, but hey, there wasn't a place like Urban Dream, you know, that was open to all artists, that wasn't just about visual art, it was about music, it was about fine art in general, you know, and it wasn't a lot of programs. I mean, when I'm doing the art walks and outside concerts and stuff, I mean, that was because wasn't nobody doing it.
Right.
But now, man, it's nothing to see balloons and with the bounce house for the kids and face painting and you go somewhere and then you got the little canvases for the kids to, you know, so art has been impactful. If you notice, man, I mean, it's been a lot of health and wellness stuff, you feel me? And they all include art. I mean, art is the common denominator. Art is the it is the central thing to civilized societies.
That's beautiful put.
Whenever you just think about examples of cultures and societies and groups of people that's living, those that don't have art in there, they're considered, oh, they uncivilized. You get what I mean? So art is essential in sociability because that's the way you're gonna communicate.
That's the way you're gonna.
That's the way you're gonna be able to transfer ideas and emotions and you it's art. If you don't have art in there, everybody to themselves, you feel me? You're not gonna connect.
Yeah, for sure.
Art is the way that allows you to connect, man.
And you got to love it. Well, you can't help but to love it.
That's how you gonna connect.
Everything you do is art. Even man, you bring me my food look like it ugly. I ain't gonna eat it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna.
You're sitting in the hospital. You're sitting in the hospital, and you're not going, but you make it look good. I mean, so again, art is essential, man. Yeah. Art is life. Life is art.
Where can they find you?
Oh man, I'm on Court Street, man. I've been on this since 20. Man, it ain't hard to find at all, man. If you 38 my butt, but straight up, you can find me 3860 South Court Street, Montgomery, Alabama. Area zip code 36105. I'm usually at the center Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. I mean, I do have an open door policy, but let's just respect me. Don't just gonna come pulling on it. You can always call me. I mean, I'm like old school Mike Jones. I used to have a number 334-322-4981. Man, anybody can call me. I mean, I'm open to it like that. So, but let's be respectable, because right. You respect me, I respect you.
And what's some of the things you offer?
I do offer. One, I do commission artwork. I mean, I am an artist, man. I'm open to anybody that has a vision or concept of some work they want created, whether it's something personal for the home, whether it's something for your corporate offices, murals, anything dealing with artistic creation. I am a working artist, so contact me. Let's go over details and come up with a commission plan, strategy, and agreement, and we can do commissions. Besides that, I sell works of art. Excuse me. Not only my work of art, the gallery is full of work from other artists. I not only do I have original artworks from other artists. I have collectible art pieces. I found myself. I literally have a nice collection of different pieces that are just not pieces that I collected. That I created, not just pieces that other artists created. I buy frames. People bring me frames because I say I'm not interested in the picture. I'm open to any frame. So I've gotten a lot of framed pictures that are actually nice. Nice pieces that are resellable. You feel me? So. Yeah, art collector. So commission work. I have collectible artwork. Besides that, I do shows and showcases. That's one thing I do. I provide art services. Free youth art class starting this August. That is my next plan to start up.
Repeat that one more time for them.
Heard that word. The free youth art class.
Youth, get the youth out.
If you're between 7 and 17, and you know a youth, if you know a youth that's between 7 and 17 that has an interest in art, and they have an interest in it.
You hear?
Yeah, and that's relatable. I can relate because I was that child. But connecting with me, and I have a free art class. We meet every Wednesday from 4 to 6, and just simple process, man. Just register them, let them know they coming. And I run it for 3 months, from August, September, October, until they get ready for the break in.
Sweet.
But that's gonna be registration start up in August. So I got the whole summer, and that leads me to another thing I do. I do charitable bingo. You feel me? That's another thing. The Art Center, we do different things. I do have a nonprofit organization, Magic Outreach Programs, and we do outreach programs as well. But part of evening entertainment for different, for the community. Not all about the kids sometimes. Sometimes you have to do something for the adults. And providing them a place to wind down, providing them a place where they can de-stress and, and be all right to deal with the children.
Because it's something every day at the Arts Center.
Yeah, that is a needed service that a lot of people overlook. I mean, hey, you looking at the kids every day and them that, but I mean, that adult. I mean, that adult need that break it wait time. You know what that I offer on Wednesday. If you're an adult, 21 and over, you do grown folks thing like take care of kids, pay bills, hey, and got a man, a boyfriend, husband, dealing with life. Man, especially in the middle of the week, you need a little break. Hey, man, you feel me? You got your routine where you get up and go to work, and you pick up the kids, and then when you take the kids and go get them home and make sure they got their food and stuff, guess what? On a Wednesday, make sure they good and come over here. Doors open up at 7 o'clock. Man, I provide a nice atmosphere. I be having musicians in there playing sometimes. We had the comedian coming there the other time. I provide different entertainment just on a Wednesday, a place for you to wind down. BYOB is always welcome in my place with me because I'm not a shy house. I'm not trying to sell alcohol. I don't sell alcohol. So I mean, with 21 over, I mean, that's what you do, and that's the thing. It's not all. You don't even drink.
Right.
And you feel me? So it's not all. Yeah, he's still being there. So it's about a place that's where you can be you and be comfortable being you.
For sure.
And nobody even looking at you strange for you being you. I mean, you like to draw. I just like to write poems. Man, there's a nice little spot over there in the little corner that I'm sure a nice writer poet would say, man, this is the perfect little spot for me.
Because I said it.
Yeah, I mean, so
I can work over here.
That's what the center is here for, man. I mean, even though you ask what I do, I mean, I do a lot of things.
I know, I see.
I cut hair over there too. You know what I mean? I'm an artist.
You're an artist.
I'm an artist. I mean.
And let me ask you this: how you eating your bologna?
Oh man, that thing burnt, man. I don't know. Sometimes I like to barbecue that thing, man. I like to barbecue that thing, man. Put on, bologna on the grill.
Not yet.
Man, what? Man, you ain't never had no bologna on the grill.
Nah, goddamn, yeah, I'm been to goddamn.
Man, you playing. Dead for real. You think I'm playing?
I know it. I know you're not playing.
Yeah,
that's why I say not yet.
I'm from Zed Drive, man. We did everything over there. Put the bologna on the grill. But yeah.
Addresses and phone number.
Contact, yeah, no doubt. You can always find me, Court Street, man, 3860 South Court Street, Montgomery, Alabama. Right across the street from Cloverland Shopping Center. Contact number, man. You can straight up call me anytime, 334-322-4981. You can text me. You can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, the social media things, Urban Dream, Fine Art Center, as well as Anthony Thomas. I mean, ain't hard to find, man. Ask a friend, ask a friend, ask a friend.
Hit snowed in, burnt bologna.
Just like that.
And we gonna get it to
you. Man, ain't hard to find. Somebody know me, man. You feel me?
Can't lie.
Hey, ain't but everybody know me, though.
So we got that black skillet that your mama used to have.
That cast down?
That cast down skillet. We got a lot of Crisco.